Hi, it's Tandy with the Pimp Your Mat Strengthener of the Week. This one is another variation of 100's because I love 100's and I just think that it is the epitome of what Pilates does. So you get length in your spine, you get strength in your core, and you get activation in muscles that are not typically addressed in basic core work. So it's your transversus, it's the stuff on the side. I was asked for a variation in the chair. There is a whole series of chair work you can do. So it's not lazy, it is multitasking. If you are going to do this in an office where there's other people, you might need some time alone or just look really silly, which is fine too, depending on where you work. So any chair will do. If you have a rolling chair, that might add a little bit of extra challenge for you, but that's totally fine and workable. You do need to scoot to the edge of your chair, and I'll turn to the side so you can see that in a minute. Don't sit back, because that's not going to help anything. Sit up. So you're perked up on your sits bones. Those are the only bones in your butt. Okay? This is truly where you should be sitting to type anyhow, not back here and not back here or here, where we all are. So lift up out of your seat. You want equal weight on both of your butt bones, and the feet are just hip distance apart. So ladies, don't do this. Your hips are not that wide. It's the bony part, and it goes right under that. Okay? So in your seated position, you're at the edge of your chair, just like you would in any other set of 100's. You inhale to lift your belly button up underneath the ribs. Exhale to knit and narrow the ribs. Roll your shoulders down and back, and the arms go by your side. You guys are going to look straight ahead so your neck doesn't get tweaked while you do it, but I'll check in with you. And just start your pumping. You're going to inhale and exhale. If you bring your feet all the way together, it gives you a little extra stability. Plus, it's nice to squeeze through the inner thigh. Okay? The bigger the pumps, a little bit more challenging, but you also want to feel successful and like you're stable. Okay? This is very similar to the standing version. You're just in a seated position. Okay? So inhale and exhale. If you want a little bit more challenge to it, you're going to float one foot. Okay? And floating means lifting a tiny bit. It doesn't mean you haul it up with your hip flexors and your quads. It means you exhale and just let it float from your belly. No matter how many you do with the knee up, you switch so that you're even on the other side. So you have to keep count. If it's one that you feel like you can successfully do with your knee up, that's fine. If it's two, if it's all 10 of them, great. Okay, but then you have to do another 10 on the other side. If you're feeling extra sassy and you've been doing these for a while, you can lean a little bit and balance on your chair and pump. Inhale and exhale. This may not be one that you're doing in your office, but who knows? If you've got an office to yourself, all completely legitimate core exercises, and then you have no excuse. If you're stuck in an office on your chair, there is something you can do, and you can do those every day. And if you did them every day for a week, I guarantee that you would feel tighter and stronger in your core and start to notice a little bit of narrowing in the body. You want to train the body the way you want it to look. So really narrow and strong, like when you're trying on clothes. So if everything's pulled in and you're working like that, your body will work towards that. So that is your 100's variation for the week. We could keep going on and on with 100's. But try them in the chair. It's really fun and it's very challenging.